Всем привет, вы на канале Пофиг Гейм, меня зовут Ваня. Мы продолжаем Chicken Police Painted Red. Мы с вами в борделе.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Нас здесь ждет лисичка, лемурчик, собачка, зеброчка и пернатый паря. Йоу. Ля-ля. Да.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Не знаю.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Я только Vice. Спустя столько лет я узнаю, что GTA Vice City это GTA порочный город. Серьезно? Спасибо.
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Yeah.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
Я запутался, по-моему, он говорил, что он женат на Лауре. Ну да ладно.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
А как-то он говорил, что он будет жениться на ней.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
Nuggets.
That's...
Наггетс это не яйца. Ну тоже хорошо. А тут везде все разное.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Только на вот эту еще посмотрим.
Laura.
That's it, Marty.
Все, я тебя понял.
I don't even know. Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Думаешь, это Шеги, а где Скуби?
This picture, this one's really artistic for a change.
Хорошо, предположим.
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty, do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
С этими
Honestly,
экзотическими.
it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
This is what real art is about, Sonny. It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture? Talk to me.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
Hey, you're not getting off that easily. I want to know.
No, my friend, you have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty.
Чё ж смеешься? Ладно, давайте с ним как по порядочку поговорим. Что вообще есть? Дверь, собак, фотки, секретарь и все. Ладно.
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, Every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Подожди, я сниму. Да, ну блин, что ты делаешь? С этой можно поговорить, а она их может только посмотреть. Ну давай поговорим.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
А, да? Прям вот так?
Oh, thank you, honey.
Да, пожалуйста.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Так. С ней только поговорить.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink behind?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh,
Он, секретарь. А этого тоже только посмотреть.
that guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing? I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
50 на 50.
That's exactly what I mean.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Такс. Кодекс. Кровавый Новый год. Ночь, которая навсегда изменила жизнь Сони и Марти. Все началось со странного звонка и неожиданного визита тигрицы. И закончилось в инкубационном доме, где наша пара увидела следы небывалой бойни. Соня оказалась лично замешана в деле, когда странный злоумышленник в цилиндре стал угрожать его семье. Но ускользнул, прежде чем его удалось задержать. По правде говоря, дело до сих пор так и не закрыто официально, но под давлением генерального прокурора газеты сообщили о славном триумфе пернатых копов. Отсюда и пошла легенда из досадной лжи. Так. Имя Даяна Бриллиант. Вид пустынная зебра, полуженские, особые приметы, прекрасная, невозмутимая и настоящий профессионал. И невероятная куртизанка. Милая секретарь зебра за стойкой в Ниле. Хорошо. Ну ладно, пойдем поспрашиваем. Полицейский значок. Ну, что ты все начинаешь с этого? Знойный Нил, давай вообще пора спросим, что за...
Have you been working here long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
You hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage.
Так. Ну, давай зайдем, типа, мы тут местных как бы знаем, так что мы тут не лохи.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Ну, тогда полицейский значок, а потом, ну, она скажет то, что здесь какие имена. Я не знаю никакие имена, у нас такая полиция, политика, так что идите нафиг. Так что мы все равно, скорее всего, особо ничего не получим. Ну, давай тыкнем ей полицейским значком.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Странный список имен.
Does this list mean anything to you?
Еще она скажет maybe yes, maybe not.
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Да, конечно.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Странная карточка.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Чё, девушки? Развлекаемся как можем, да?
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
Так. Ой.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clubbed up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
Так ли ты в этом уверен?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
Beauty is relative.
Чем тебе король Джулиан не нравится? Алло.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh,
Вообще-то нет, мы стоим и ждем. Нам сказали, нас развлекут.
A fine young gal, that's for sure.
Знатная краля. Хорошо. Я ж ничего не пропустил. Я ничего не пропустил.
I apologize for the wait.
А,
Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spymaster, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
хорошо. Мадам. Здравствуйте. Мы у вас тут по офису пошаримся сначала, хорошо? Племенные артефакты.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune.
Наверно. Так. Книжки. Во-первых, как настоящий Фрэнк Дребен, я уже вижу, что здесь не хватает одной книги. Омерзение и наказание. 7 частей рассудка. Лошадиная смерть. 49 лет рептилии. Алло. Ключ к сознанию животных. Давай, омерзение и наказание.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
7 частей
There
рассудка.
are books here on quite a...
Спасибо. Ну ты хоть скажешь, что здесь книги не хватает, алло?
There are books here on quite a...
Нет, он не скажет. Ладно. Хорошо. Фотография. Мадам. Ну, здесь она была немного помоложе, скорее всего. Лет на все.
what a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
Какая мудрая крокодил.
I agree, ma'am.
Yes, this is the Zavas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Ну, побеседуем.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Так. Мадам Зайвас. Им руководит легендарная шпионка. Это, видимо, не про нее, а про... Ну, короче, про бордель. Им руководит легендарная шпионка и куртизанка мадам Зайвас. Нужно быть начеку, а ее репутация известна во всей дикой природе. Хорошо. Люди. Мадам Зайвас, нильский крокодил, полуженский, особые приметы, ее улыбка фальшивка, ее биография фальшивка, но опасна она по-настоящему. Мадам Зайвас, шпион и куртизанка, которая уже стала легендой, когда я был еще цыпленком. Люди рассказывали о ее красоте и смертельном холоде. Время ее тоже не пощадило, но она так же опасна, как гласят легенды. Теперь она владеет элитным борделем под названием «Знойный Нил». Кодекс. Нильцы. Древняя мертвая культура. Раньше это была огромная могущественная империя в юго-западной тропической области дикой природы. Один знаменитый и ныне здравствующий представитель этой культуры – мадам Зайвас, легендарная шпионка и куртизанка. Хорошо. Знойный Нил.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Ну, тоже выпендримся, что мы Льюиса
Louis
знаем.
Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
Который расходится с информацией от секретарши. По-моему, она говорила, что он довольно часто здесь
The
бывает.
mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Странная карточка.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
Странный список имен.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Наташа. Наташа.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Новая функция допрос. Кстати, не помню, говорил или не говорил, но только по достижениям в Steam только у 7% игроков есть допрос на Фрэнка Дрэббена. Так что в каком-то смысле я выдающийся игрок в эту игру. Поехали позориться.
Deceit is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Хорошо. Мадам Зайвас. Зайвас окружена тайнами, она была шпионом, так что все ее слова нужно воспринимать с долей скепсиса. Кто стоит за легендами, мисс Зайвас? Кто вы на самом деле?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Хитрая и стойкая, кстати говоря. Скажите, вы правда шпионили для короля? Опасно ли в наши дни быть роялистом? Опасно ли в наши дни быть роялистом?
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Нам. Так. Что из себя представляет знойный Нил? Это просто элитный бордель. Либо, почему вы решили открыть бордель? Ну, в смысле, что из себя представляет знойный Нил? Он намекает, что здесь может быть какое-нибудь подполье. Учитывая, что она нам не хочет отвечать, она нам просто не ответит. А на второй вариант она скажет: ну, ты знаешь, я с детства мечтала открыть бордель, и я открыла бордель. И мы такие: ну, понятно. Ну, хорошо, Вот я сейчас хочу Давай пойдем по-другому. Вот я сейчас хочу выбрать второе, и первое мне кажется немного нелогичным. Будем идти от обратного. Я буду выбирать вот ровно не то, что я хочу. Поэтому первое, что из себя знойный Нил
What
представляет.
is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes, but even the assumption is offensive.
Если я угадаю владельца карты, вы мне скажете? У нас охренительный шанс.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Так. Почему вы ее приняли? Может быть, Наташа, вы увидели себя? Вы попытались повлиять на нее по своему разумению? Вы пытались защитить ее от чего? Все в городе считают вас опасной. Почему? Давай на первом. Почему вы ее приняли? Может быть, Наташа увидели себя?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends. But I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
Вы знаете, откуда прибыла Наташа? Где она была до Кловеля?
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stovonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Так, вам не приходило в голову, что вы можете использовать отношения Наташи именно в своих целях? Ну, это не подходит, потому что здесь речь идет о том, что она заботится о своих, так сказать, подопечных. Почему вы разрешили ей жить с Уэслером? Вы поддерживаете связь? Ну, связь-то поддерживаете?
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Так, вы злились, что она ушла? Боялись, что разболтает секреты? Нет. Ну, судя по всему, здесь она могла бы ответить, что окстись, Наташа сама секрет какой-то. Когда вы последний раз виделись с
When
ней?
was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Пам-пам-пам. Что вы чувствовали, когда узнали, что Наташа собирается уходить?
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
Так, заодно вопросов 9, точность фокуса 60, допрос на 4 из 5, достойный коп. Мадам Зайвас, последние мысли, вот это дело напарник. Не совсем как в прежние времена, но есть еще порох. Старик-цыпленок еще помнит пару трюков, да? Важная улика. Наташа работала в борделе «Знойный Нил» до того, как Иван Уэслер нашел ее и забрал оттуда. Хорошо.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Так я же смотрелась. В смысле, не при ней?
Nothing interesting here.
Ничего интересного. Угу. На столе ничего? На столе ничего. Опа. Так, фотка.
Yes, this is...
Это мы уже посмотрели. Блин, ну книжки, ну
These
алло.
books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Да ёшкин кот, конечно, значит, здесь нет книги, ну толкни ее, здесь что-то откроется, алло. Часы. Опа. Прикол, 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 подожди. А 7:49. Давай попробуем. 7. Да? Нормально? 49. Ладно, давай наоборот. Я ж не дурак. 45, 50, 49, ну. Ну, ёшка. Ты чё? А еще раз. Совы не моргают. А еще совы не то, чем кажется.
These books are here for a reason.
Да я понял, понял. Омерзение и наказание. Но здесь цифры только вот здесь вот и в той книжке. 7 частей
These books
рассудка.
are here for
7 частей рассудка.
these books are
7 частей рассудка. 49 лет рептилии.
these books are These books are here.
Игра, ну я ж правильно делаю. Не делай мне мозги, пожалуйста. Давай еще раз попробуем. Вот так. Ничего ж не поменялось, да?
Yes.
Нет. А он не сохраняет, да, положение? Нет. Он не сохраняет положение. Ой, так. Так. Ну, может быть, имеется в виду, что не совсем 7, а как бы чуть-чуть побольше, почти к 8.
These books are here for
Угу. Семь частей. А так и так 7 получается. Может, в сумме 7 плюс 49. Типа 56. Вот сюда обе стрелки. Ну подожди, подсказки. Наташа работала в борделе знойный Нил до того, как Ибн Уэслер нашел ее и забрал. Зайлос и Наташа были не просто знакомы, у них были серьезные и близкие отношения. Даже Зайлос не смогла узнать все тайны прошлого Наташи, хоть и пустила в ход все свои связи и влияния. Ее глубоко ранило то, что Наташа, которую она считала почти дочерью, покинула Нил из-за Ибна Уэслера. Ибна Уэслера. Ну алло.
Molly, my ex-wife.
Че, у кого какие мысли?
Nothing interesting.
Ну, здесь он говорит просто, что ничего такого. Я пытаюсь комнату осмотреть. Мне кажется, что мадам Зайвас специально свалила, чтобы дать нам шанс здесь покопаться. Вентилятор. Книжки. Так, а выше и ниже он не смотрит. Хорошо. Семь частей. Лошадиная смерть. Но вот здесь вот не хватает книги. Причем именно с этой стороны. Тут точно ничего не кликабельно еще. А то я помню этот момент со статуэткой.
Hidden door. Who'd have thought?
А какого поменялось? Что я сделал сейчас? Я ставил 7.49. Я поставил сейчас 7.51, не? Да только не говорите мне, что это перевод кривой или еще что-то. Это цифры, блять, арабские, они у всех общие. Скрытая дверь.
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Да, Марти, сюда мало кто попадает, тут...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Ой, блядь, напрягло, не могу.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Да пойдем. Я не помню, я сказал или не сказал. Мне кажется, она специально вышла, чтобы сделать вид, что она не в курсе, что мы что-то здесь нашли. А сама сейчас курит где-нибудь там.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
И полна секретов, и полна секретов. А еще она работает на корону, насколько я помню, да? Ящик.
Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
Стена.
This place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Если честно, мне здесь не видно, что имеется в виду под стены, но, скорее всего, там отверстие для подглядывания. Ну, было бы логично, чтобы оно здесь было, но не понимаю.
This place gives
Me too.
Мурашки. Ну, мурашки так мурашки. У меня мурашки от... Какой... От кого? Наташки? Кошенко. Да. Король лис.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
Ladies on the... Тот... Это...
So the rumors are true.
Слухи про...
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Вот это не понимаю, что за слово. Но это 872 год, судя по всему. Печатная машинка.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222. Report about separatist group movements.
А вот и номера.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Говорят, не читать. Луна, доставка, перед. Попугай, трава. Ангельские крылья, 6. Ну, это какие-то коды, все равно мы ничего не поймем. Особо. Странная книга. А вот отсюда выдран лист. Ага.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Льюис? Or not? Я не вижу. Оба-на.
Fucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Boss Bird, Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now, or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss, I'm sorry, but...
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
No, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Так, начните конец. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Херня. Но было правильно. Ага. Либо это. Сюда же, ну. И сюда.
So what now?
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Ага.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Ну что я могу сказать? У нас теперь уже не просто какой-то шантаж и просто какое-то убийство. У нас тут какие-то королевские заговоры начинаются. А затонувший корабль... Подожди, мы плыли до берега сколько? 2 метра? И ты не проплыл, да? Ну я бы тоже не проплыл. Ну ладно. Капитан Марш, его мы спрашиваем, как мы здесь оказались, скорее всего, и что произошло. И потом, после опроса, поедем в город, почитаем записки. А на этот раз закончим. Всем спасибо, кто был, кто не был, передайте наилучшие пожелания. И до новых встреч, всем удачи и всем пока.